Hello and welcome to the Blobber Checks Out the Little Acre. A cute looking point and click adventure game, although it doesn't seem to play nice with 4K monitor setups, which is a huge pain for me, but we'll see if we can just power through it in a single go. It's only a couple of hours long.
I awoke to the sounds of Lily's gentle snores as they drifted across the bedroom loft. She was still fast asleep, and I needed to keep it that way, or suffer the consequences.
Oh, cheers, fish
Using
lips.
floorboards meant that the simple act of getting dressed will require a little ingenuity.
My boots were nearby, but I needed to put on my trousers first. This wasn't my first rodeo.
Okay.
Morning, Dougal. My trousers were just out of reach.
Can I steal his
To
stick?
get that stick from Dougal, I had to time it just right.
Okay, so it's a timing puzzle. Fair enough.
Yoink!
And now we can use stick to get pants.
Huh? Yeah. Lily made a fish and marmalade sandwich for me the day before. I didn't have the heart to refuse, but I wasn't about to eat it.
Do I give this to the dog?
Oh, that stinks.
Now I can put on my boots. And now I can leave?
Indeed. I wasn't even dressed yet.
But I'm dressed. What more do you want, game? I need to move Lily.
Couldn't do anything about the sweater while Lily was still culling it.
Lily was a sprawl of limbs, and my sweater was pinned beneath her. I needed to find a way to roll her over without waking her.
Can we poke her with a stick?
I was trying to gather all my clothes without leaving my bed to avoid waking her, and throwing a stick at her was not going to help achieve that. He was going to have to earn the other half of this disgusting sandwich.
No?
Oh, that stinks.
Can I throw the stick past her?
I was trying to gather all my clothes without leaving my bed to avoid waking her, and throwing a stick at her was not going to help achieve that.
Well, my hope was that it would make the dog...
Even with the stick, I couldn't reach that far.
But there's only 3 things. Maybe I give the stick back to the dog?
I'd freed my sweater from Lily's clutches, but it was still out of reach. I'd freed my sweater from Lily's clutches, but it was still out of reach.
I mean, the only thing I have is stick.
Even with the stick, I couldn't reach that far.
It's the only interactable. Do we use sandwich on sweater?
I should be able to get the trajectory right.
Pat
Dougal
dog.
was happily grazing on my sweater.
Take
He
sweater.
wasn't gonna just let me take it, but maybe he'd be interested in a trade.
Stick for sweater.
I wondered if I could swap the sweater for the stick. without him even noticing.
Timing puzzle again? Timing puzzle again.
That was my cue to sneak out of there.
Alright.
I decided I'd cycle to the nearby town. Maybe I'd find someone willing to hire me. Maybe I'd find someone who knew where my dad had gone. But first, I had a few things to take care of.
Have a drink?
Picked up the jug. I'd need water to make Lily's breakfast.
Okay, jug. Do we go outside and use a well?
It was Dad's idea to put the memorial stone by the wall. It was Anya's favourite place to have a picnic.
No. Seemingly not. This is so much better. But we have our clothes. The aim was to get our clothes.
Dad, where are you?
I was hoping this might be some sort of room with water.
Dad made his own generator to power his workshop. As with his other inventions, he just refused to explain how it worked. It looked like there was something missing, but I hadn't figured out what.
I mean, there's a notepad saying water go in.
Topped up via the funnel. I presume the machine wouldn't work without coolant. The funnel allowed for coolant to be added. Lily left Sir Fuzzlepuff here a while ago with
Sir Fuzzlepuff. Oh, what a name.
Lily left Sir Fuzzlepuff here a while ago with strict instructions to report to her immediately if he saw her grandfather. Didn't really stop to think where my dad got the mask or why he wanted it. I was pretty sure I could put it to good use though.
Okay, we have mask.
The rollerblades at Dad's transmitter were visible from his bedroom window. It looked like he had rifled through his belongings in a hurry. Either that, or Lily had been searching for clues. I had to admit, some of Dad's inventions really were inspired.
Not sure why it being dark would be helpful, but we can make it dark. Oh, no, I missed the shirt. There's a shirt, there's a shirt, there's a shirt. I should investigate the shirt.
Dad left his jacket behind. Sometimes his work would make him forget the little things, like wearing a jacket outside. Or eating.
Ladder, that would take us back up to the bedroom. Pots and pans, clothesline, doggle.
I think he relocated so he won't be responsible for waking Lily. You and me both, buddy. Cooking utensils hung from the wall by the fire, for now at least. I'd recently made Lily a small wooden sword so she'd have something else to swing around. Lily's dress was hanging from the line. I didn't need to take it down for her. She developed her own technique for that.
Well, I think we've done everything that is here then. Unless I'm supposed to use, like, mask on pans or something. We didn't investigate the, We didn't investigate the tractor.
My father had notions to turn to farming when he left his job. He never could leave signs behind.
We also didn't check the letterbox or the gnome. Dear Aidan, thank you for your application for the position of repair clerk at Boyle & Sons. I appreciate your consideration, but regrettably we've decided not to offer you a position at this time. While I have no doubt that someone with your military engineering experience would be capable of the role, I think you would be well suited to a more demanding occupation. Perhaps the new hydroelectric dam with your father. I wish you success in your future endeavours. Kind regards, Sean Boyle, owner and manager.
Strange lights?
Strange lights in the countryside. An end to petrol rationing in sight.
It's a package from my father.
Arthur, this is the last of the small crystals. I hope this was worth giving up your job for. I'm still finding the whole notion difficult to believe. I'm tempted to make a trip to your home to see it with my own eyes. But the fact that you keep the generator in your bedroom is quite unsettling, to say the least. If what you say about the lesser crystals is true, then I fear what may happen when this company begins experimenting on the large one. It's still safe for now, but I don't think it'll be possible to smuggle it out of here without anyone noticing. Given the apparent results of your own experiments, it's possible they'll listen to your warning. However, it's more likely they'll see nothing other than the potential for profit. For now, I'll do my best to impede their research. Stay safe, my friend. Nina.
The strange crystal was obviously important to my father. I couldn't help but wonder if it had anything to do with him going missing. I decided to do a little snooping around.
Okay, we've gained crystal. Can we use bicycle?
Bicycle was my main method of transport and definitely didn't require any modifications, despite what my father said.
No. Can we go into town?
My dad's whereabouts. I definitely couldn't leave.
No. Can we use crystal on the machine? Now that we have crystal. Nope, wrong thing.
Let's see. It fits.
Then it ships.
It's glowing.
3
The label on the
pounds.
right indicated the weight of the crystal.
Or lubs. 3 lubs.
The machine was displaying data.
Ah, okay. So it's 3 lubs and 5 omegas. But it says it's 5 omegas. No, that's the 4. And now I have to find which one of these matches it, maybe? Oh god. But if it can be combinations of 2 or more, then it's... Like when I thought the exploration space was 1 dot, I was a bit less annoyed. But it looks like it might be more than 1 dot. And so we've got what? 16 factorial combinations? That's not fun to even begin to imagine brute forcing.
Nah. If I went back up there and I didn't...
Where do we get water? Yeah. We're obviously meant to put water in the thing. But we also wanted water to make the girls' breakfast, and we haven't found any source of water. Maybe it cares about whether there's
I have
light
to
on.
admit, some of Dad's inventions really were inspired.
No, that hasn't changed the situation here. Like, I can hear water dripping, but nothing in here is actually water.
If I went and Taking into account Lily's willfulness, it was often easier to indulge her creativity than flat out ask her to do something. In this case, the gnome was a spy who informed me of when Lily wandered too far from the house. Now that I had a lead on my dad's whereabouts, my truck and my father had no.
Well, I'm feeling a bit bamboozled.
It was Dad's idea to put the memorial stone by the wall. It was on his favorite place in the picture.
I guess we start rubbing everything on every other thing. Did the cupboard light up? No, there's clothesline, pots and pans, ladder up to top area, and the room. As well as doggo and door. There's jacket, machine, button.
Shortly after resigning from his position at the hydroelectric power station, Dad set up a few light bulbs in his room. They were connected to a machine which appeared overly complex for the purpose of powering a few bulbs.
My only option is to start rubbing everything on everything.
I've had I don't think that would have helped.
Neither do I, but it's seemingly the only thing.
I've had better ideas. I don't think that would have.
Oh my... We're allowed to go down. Game!
Dad's compactable footstool seemed like a great idea. I wasn't sure why I hadn't taken off.
So that's poor design, right? Up until that point, every way of transitioning between screens was an orange interaction point. Orange interaction point to use door. Orange interaction point to use ladder into and out of sleeping loft. Orange interaction point to use garden door. Orange interaction point to conceivably use path to go to town. Oh well.
The doors of the cupboard where we kept the dishes were tied closed. For all the good it did, I'm pretty sure Lily chewed through them last time.
So we need a knife or scissors? And no, the cupboard does nothing.
I only ever saw the transmitter active on a few occasions. During those times, Dad would have kept the shed door locked tight.
It runs on tomato cans? Oh, but we've got a pump. Use water can on pump. Use pump.
The pump handle had snapped, leaving only a small section of it protruding from the pump. It was going to take something heavy to force it down.
None of these feel heavy.
The receiver attached to the shed received something from the transmitter, which in turn rotated the wheels to move the belt along in order to... I had no idea. Sometimes I think Dad added contraptions to his contraptions just to throw me off.
Sure.
Dad converted the garden shed into his personal workshop when he decided he wanted to work for himself. He'd normally spend every waking hour in there, inventing, tinkering, but it had been days, and there was no sign of him.
No, Parabola, you have to This universe, you can only interact with orange dots, Parabola. Right? You've got to stop thinking about objects in the world as interactable. Only orange dots. So just because there's something over here that has water in it and is dripping water doesn't mean you can use it to do anything. Only orange dots matter. Oh. Counted as clicking off screen.
The door wasn't locked, but something was blocking on the other side. There was a solid block of wood next to the pump.
Can I crowbar the wood?
No.
Can I use the pump handle on the broken pump?
The handle could be replaced later. I needed a temporary workaround.
Fair enough. What would count as heavy? Or is there even more screen that we haven't examined? No. There is not more screen that we haven't examined. That goes back over to there. There is no down. There is no up.
I only ever saw the during those.
What could the stool... The stool could let us get at the clothing, maybe?
I don't think
Could it let us get at the pots and pants?
I've had better.
Then I have no idea.
The doors of the cupboard, pretty sure Lily.
Can we break that using our new handle?
I don't think that would.
No. You have a guess? Guess away, Baron. Do we play fetch with the doggo using our new handle? Do we use the footstool to reach the transmitter thing? Alas, no. Get the footstool and jump on it? So, we are the heavy thing in your world. No. Footstool on pump does not work. Footstool on stomp?
No.
Also a no. Can we jimmy open the shed door? Yes, we can jimmy open the shed door. Okay.
It looked like the pitchfork had fallen from its resting place.
We've got pitchfork.
The lights in the shed only came on when Dad's generator was running. I hadn't figured out how it worked yet, though. It wasn't your average generator.
And we're not allowed to do anything else in here because it's too dark?
See a thing, and the idea of walking around a room in
Yes.
where my father invented things made me nervous.
Fair enough. Not allowed to return here until we've fixed the water. Is the pitchfork a longer lever arm capable of running the pump?
The fork wasn't heavy enough by itself to make the handle budge.
Can I attach the stump to the pitchfork?
Yet another impressive feat of engineering.
We've invented a mallet. Use mallet on pump.
Well, well, well.
Now use water on power plant.
There, that should keep it cool.
G double mu plus capital lambda? G double mu equals 8 something divided by the speed of light to the power of 4 equals kappa alpha divided by 4 L to the power of 2 sub p. On the other hand, it's given us a fourth one of these, which suggests
The notes indicated that the water... I presume the machine...
that the last thing we need is this. We need to know what combination of these is correct. Right, we've got the resistance right, we've got the lubs right, we've got the water.
The whole wall was covered in writing.
Maybe if we exit out.
Habit of writing on whatever was nearest at the time. Apparently he found a way to make sure I didn't clean it. He must have wanted to remember that particular pattern, but what for?
So 3, 2, 1, 2, 2. 3, 2, 1, 2, 2. Which activates the Ruth Goldberg machine.
Whatever I did, it caused the machine in the back garden to power up.
And now we can turn on the light in the shed. Maybe, maybe. Come on, over to the shed. A complicated way to make breakfast? Maybe we should have just eaten the mayonnaise and salmon sandwich.
Sure enough, the lights and whatever other equipment Dad constructed were receiving power. I wasn't sure if I was getting any closer to figuring out what happened to him, but it was the best lead I had. There was a hand-drawn map on the wall with 2 locations marked. Our house and the hydroelectric dam, where Dad used to work. There was a large machine in the middle of the shed.
Oh gosh.
Like sliding doors. Dad, you better not be stuck in there.
And what's this thing? Ah, this space is scrollable. Well, that's why we needed the footstool. To reach the toast? No, it's a rotary, like, telephone thing.
There was a 50-50 chance that it was intended to respond to vibration, or that it was simply as reliable as the stepladder.
No, it's a
It was
puzzle
one of the
box.
boxes my father often made for Lily. I wasn't sure why he hadn't given her this one, but I knew she'd be happy to have it.
When in doubt, dance it
I'll
out.
find a way to blame it on the dog.
The dog did it.
The machine appeared to be waiting for something. There was a small keyhole in the back, but like many of Dad's devices, its purpose was far from obvious.
So, inside the puzzle box...
I've had
No. Can I use the puzzle box on me? Also no. I really thought this would be something that we can interact with. I had to wake Lily up, but I didn't want to take the blame. Okay, so can we get the dog to wake her up somehow? And how has this changed now that it's powered?
Within the house, it was now transmitting something. I wanted to give Lily the puzzle box I had found, but she was still asleep. Dougal, I think it's your turn to wake Lily up.
How? Use mask on dog? Aww.
Lily was fearless, even with the way she got out of bed. Sorry you had to take the blame for that one, Dougal.
Use puzzle box. No. Puzzle box on girl.
Lily, does when in doubt dance mean anything to you? Right.
I was seriously meant to, like, note the shapes that she was in there. Can we ask you again?
How did that dance go again?
Up. Diagonal, upside down. Up. Diagonal. Upside down. Maybe that's up. Diagonal. Upside down. Like, it's obvious that it's meant to be a match between her shapes and the shapes on the thing, but...
Did that dance go again?
Upwards. Squat. Diagonal, upside down. So maybe it's this one. This one. This one. That one.
The secret dance routine turned out to be the solution for the combination lock. Inside the box there was a small key where the tasty treat should have been.
Okay. And then key is used on keyhole. That's sensible. And this was how she lost her brother in addition to her grandpa.
Hey!
Yup.
So hungry. Need breakfast. Look, Dougal, everything's laid out already. I should just make it myself. It's porridge. What could go wrong?
Okay.
Big old bag of oats. Prepare to be eaten. Hey, wait a minute. It's empty.
Don't break the bowl.
Okay, I can fix this. All I need is a fresh bag of oats, a new bowl, and then to place a pot over the fire.
Okay, pot over fire. Oh my god, we're setting our house on fire. Thank you, doggo. Good boy, doggo.
This is easy peasy. What was Dad worried about?
Get a new bowl?
Ugh, Dad tied a knot around the handle again. He must be trying to keep you away from the bowls, Dougal.
Can we use shards of broken bowl to cut? No. Do we have different interactions out in the garden?
Stomach.
Also no.
I've never adventured on an empty stomach.
Hmm. But there's nothing else. Use Dougal on cupboard?
Dougal, attack that string.
Dog is scissors. Did that get me a bowl? No. There's also this thing that I hadn't noticed until now. Dog says no climbing. Can I send you outside?
Hey, Dougal, I think someone's at the door, boy.
And now whilst he's doing this, I'm allowed to do the oats? No. Oh. Okay, it's just a case of try a certain number of times. Doggo saving us is quite cute. So, oats. Water. Pot. Fire. We're done.
Wait till that hears I did this all by myself. Hang on.
In fairness, the dog did like half of this work.
Oh.
Okay, we're chibi dad?
For a moment, I wondered where I was. Then I noticed everything was different. I was different. But it was when I thought of Lily that it no longer mattered why. I couldn't let her think that she had lost someone else.
Grandpa's stuff.
Belongings on the floor of the strange room. After glancing over the items, I realized some of them belonged to my dad. So, this is where you went. Dad's pipe had been left behind, and in more pieces than the last time I saw it. No wonder, if his entrance was anything like mine was. Among the collection of things, there was a notebook, but I didn't recognize the owner's handwriting. A quick scan showed it to be filled with scientific notation, none of which I could make sense of.
Okay, so there's nothing here that's of use. How do we exit out of this screen? Game? Oh, there's a hat.
To see Dad without his hat, and vice versa. Then again, it was noticeably warmer than home. I decided to take it with me.
Sure.
A glass jar had been left next to the other belongings, emitting a faint white light. Assuming unusual objects to be important seemed like a good rule of thumb, so I picked it up.
I stole everything that could possibly be of use.
The door's release mechanism wouldn't function without power. As well as being a fire hazard, it was extremely inconvenient for me. There was a pair of niche panels on one of the walls, each containing an empty spherical socket.
Do we use orb on socket?
Whatever the rightmost socket was supposed to do, it didn't seem to be able to do it while the lab was unpowered.
Can we take orb and put it in the other socket?
Placing the jar into the left socket had restored basic power to the lab.
Now can we use door?
The lab had some power, but none of it was reaching the door.
So we need 2 orbs. Can I go back to non-chibi world?
Come on, come on.
No.
Okay, let's figure this out.
Where is the thing? What a helpful hint game. So door was useless.
The lab had some power, but none of it was reaching the door release mechanism.
And the only other thing's a machine that did nothing,
There was a pair of
an empty socket. So short of putting the orb in the other socket... Oh, it's a timer puzzle.
There was just enough power to distribute to the door release.
We do not actually need two
Power
orbs.
to get me here. Logic dictated that it would take something similar to get me home. I was gonna have to venture outside to find it. And in the back of my mind, I hoped that I might find my father along the way.
And so the lone wanderer exited the vault.
Dad must have gone to town without telling us. Oh well, time to go to work. So, we meet again.
Mr. Bond. Ooh, we're allowed to go here, which we couldn't do before.
Dougal did his best to keep me out of danger. It was so annoying.
No, he's best boy. Oh, wait,
I'm
tree branch.
pretty good at climbing things, but only when I can reach them.
There's also down. How is down different from left? Ooh, and spanner. Engine. We've got
The stretchy rope from the tractor. Every adventurer needs rope.
50 feet at all times. Can I use our 50 feet of rope to reach the tree branch?
Grandad would have been proud of my giant slingshot. Ugh. I wasn't strong enough to pull myself back.
Use dog.
Pull me back!
We need some way of... Can we use dog on...
Best to keep me... It...
No. How are we going to convince dog
I wasn't strong enough to pull myself
to
back.
catapult us? And what do I supposedly want to do? Coal bunker. He'd buried a bone there. Can I convince you to help me slingshot in exchange for a bone, dear friend?
I wasn't strong enough to pull myself back.
Use bone on doggo. Yes, we bamboozled you, doggo. We bamboozled you.
Hopefully we haven't missed any customers. Dad says we're running out of money. He's doing his best to find a job. He's probably gone to town for that exact reason. So until then, we've got to do our best to help out. Hey, Breeze! You didn't pay for that!
It's trying to steal some
Wings can't ride
butterfly wings. And then we realize if the bike's here, Dad can't have gone anywhere.
Wait. If Dad's bike is still here, where's he been all morning?
Yes.
I had a bad feeling. And I was pretty sure it had nothing to do with the porridge.
We've also now got wooden sword. If Dad's bike is here, then maybe he is too.
I'd never run away from home. Besides, there was an adventure
Can we destroy the evil gnome with our newfound sword?
Hiya! With the gnome out of the way, I was free to start looking for Dad. He can't see me without his hair.
Vicious little child.
Dad had probably already checked the post. Nobody ever sent us anything interesting anyway. Heroes are good at saving people, but I never got a chance to save her.
Felt like a dream. I was being led down a path, and short of curling up into a ball, I was helpless to do anything about it. I considered going back inside and just waiting for someone to find me, but I knew that if I wanted to get back to Lily soon, I'd have to find the source of power for the machine that brought me here. And I wasn't coming back until I found it.
Okay, it looks like we found another orb. Does it take them away whenever you press them? Okay.
It looked like the blue lamp also acted as a door release.
I mean, that was surprisingly easy. And what are we meant to do while we're child? Where is Dad? Where is Dad
I
indeed?
don't say this often, but it wasn't the time for eating. Dougal, do you think we should have a quick nap? No, you're right.
Maybe we could go ask Teddy Bear. Have you seen Dad?
Come on, Sir Fuzzlepuff. I'm on a new quest.
Teddy Bear is an important item. Fair enough.
I already looked through. Wherever he went, he took his hat. At least that ruled out alien abduction. I heard that's a thing that can happen now. Line goes down. Line goes up.
Cloud goes down, cloud goes up.
I tried getting Dougal to pick up Grandad's scent. No dice.
Are we supposed to go to Chibi World? Oh, there was also a painting. Wait, go back. There was a painting. There's a new interactable. Okay, so it's just backstory. Here's Dad and Mum and Grandpa.
Dad, are you in here?
Can we use the machine?
Wow.
Adventure machine.
Opened before. Normally I'd jump straight in, but this is something Grandad made. I'm going to need a guinea pig.
So we need to bring the dog here? No, we use the teddy bear.
Godspeed, Sir Fuzzlepuff. Whoa! He's gone. Of all the souls I have encountered in my travels, his was the most fuzzy. Dougal, this must be where everyone went. What if something happened? I need to go after them. Before I go, I should leave a note somewhere so Dad knows where I went.
Okay. I need to leave a note. Oh, there's a piece of paper.
Mind me borrowing a little bit of paper?
Now I need to leave it somewhere. Where would we leave a note? You're hoping the bear becomes unchibi? That it's not a chibification machine, it's actually a chibi flip machine? Do we use... No. Then give me my... Stop it! Give me my inventory, game. I'm not allowed my inventory in this page.
I don't say this often, but
Use note on table.
I thought about doing that, but decided not to.
A table is the... That's where I leave notes. What? Where else would you leave a note? On the machine? On the blackboard?
That definitely. Huh?
Huh, indeed. Note on button.
I thought about doing that, but decided not to.
Note on equations.
Line goes down.
Note on jacket.
That definite. Ooh.
Ah, we're not allowed to go into that screen. Fair enough. But it means I have no idea where I'm supposed to put the... Like, if we don't put it on the table...
Dougal.
No, we're not allowed back into the bedroom. I'm not allowed into the front room. I'm not allowed to use the inventory in this space, so it can't be here. Do I leave it with the dog? I leave the note with the dog. And the crystal is used up.
As I wandered deeper into the swamp, I began to feel uneasy. From the gnarled and twisted branches of bizarre trees to the clamor of unrecognizable creatures filling the air, it was clear I was a long way from home.
Summon some platforms. Didn't we already solve this puzzle? No, it's just very similar to the previous puzzle.
Oh my god. I'm adorable. I couldn't wait to see what Dad looked like. His sacrifice will never be forgotten.
We salute you, Sir Fuzzlepuff.
This is Granddad's stuff. I knew it.
chase, Dad? There's a kitty cat?
My apologies. I don't see many like you.
Who are you?
Mare.
Mer?
No, just Mare.
I'm not sure where I am. Can you help me get home?
Maybe help each other? Come, sit.
What help do you need, Mare? No, we don't get to know, we get to become pour one out for Sir Puzzleball.
I live here.
Good lord, we are a monster. You sword on monster. It ate us.
My people lived here once long ago. They
And yet it seems intentional.
was warm, safe. Now I am alone, and the machines not work.
Well, I'll take a look, but if I do, will you help me get home?
My mouth doesn't move, but my sideburns do.
You return home.
So it's the same generator that powers the lab. Okay, show me.
Follow.
Can we break into his house while he's
A
gone?
ramshackle wooden dwelling lay at the edge of the swamp. Presumably it was where Mare lived.
No. Fine. Ooh, kitty cat. Super fluorescently purple outlined kitty cat.
This indigenous creature was sitting on the flat surface in front of the pool. Does this radio also belong to my father? I wondered why he thought it would work so far from home. What is this place?
Sacred place. History and future.
Your people wrote this?
Always been here.
And then your people left? When?
100 years? More?
100 years.
Toolbox.
Hey, this looks like my father's toolbox. It is his toolbox. So he's been here. Have you seen him?
Arthur.
You have? Where is he?
Took crystal. Stole.
Stole crystal.
Then left.
Where did he go?
Glove?
The mayor's toolbox was a single peculiar glove. What is this? Whoa!
Careful.
Sorry.
The walls were full of interesting things.
Whoever had made the engravings appeared to understand the concept of traveling to other worlds like I had. They also appeared to place a lot of value in doing so. In one corner of the room were several flowers laid out in a grid pattern. There was something familiar about it.
Well, what was the old solution? It was 2... I don't remember.
A 4x4 grid of small cubes lay at the bottom of the pool. I presumed it would display the pattern to doll home, but I wasn't sure how.
Big flower? Is it a piranha plant? It looks like it's a piranha plant.
There was a large bulbous plant blocking a pipe at the top of the...
Do we electrocute it with our electric glove?
No.
No. Do we use our hat?
I've had better ideas.
Do we somehow use our mask?
Don't think that would have helped. Engraved into one of the walls was a scene of worship. The object of their adoration looked like a hole in the sky. Somehow, a bluish light was emanating from some of the cracks in the wall. In front of the pool of shallow water, there was a small, flat surface. I would have guessed at a ceremonious function, but the entire structure appeared to have purpose.
Do we use power glove on thing?
Nah,
Do we use power glove on buttons?
I don't think that would have helped. Whoever had made the engraving, they also...
No, I am bamboozled.
In front of the... Nah,
We don't glove the creature.
I don't think...
We don't hat the creature.
I've had...
We don't mask the creature.
I've had better...
We don't glove him.
I've had...
We don't hat him. We don't mask him. The bright blue light looked interesting.
Somehow, a bluish light...
Do we electrocute that? Okay, we would have gotten there eventually. We were already beginning the great brute forcing of rub every object on every object.
Whoa! Careful. Right. The crystal hidden behind the wall looked similar to the one I had seen earlier that day.
Crystal. Fair enough. And what's our supposed task? I had a crystal. Where to put it? Well, the obvious point would be underneath Kitty Cat.
I've had better ideas.
And the other point would be the panel. Or in the machine. We electrocute the poor guy.
In front of the pool of shallow water... Oh. Whoever had... They also...
That hasn't changed. The machine was powered, but I must be missing something. Maybe the plant behaves differently now that the power is on?
I've had better ideas. I've had better ideas. I don't. Mare was busy tinkering. I imagined the ancient machines were the only thing that kept. Does this radio also there? A skittish indigenous. I've had.
I don't get it again. And I very nearly rubbed everything on everything.
I've had better.
Oh, there's a new item here.
I picked up a screwdriver from the overturned toolbox.
Okay, can we use that on the radio? On the glove? On the receptacle? On the panel?
I've had better.
On the glyphs? On the cubes? On the piranha plant? Looks like a yes. Burst plant.
With the obstruction removed, I could hear water flow through the pipes to another part of the building.
Ah, now the cubes have lit up, so we know it's 3, 2, 1, 2, 2. 3, 2, 1, 2, 2. If only we could put the hat on the kitty. It was the same code. 3, 2, 1, 2, 2. 3, 2, 1, 2, 2.
It's not accepting the same pattern as last time. I need to find a pattern for home somehow.
But, that is the pattern. 3, 2, 1, 2, 2.
A skittish indigenous creature.
The water was very pretty, but what was its purpose? We put the hat on the receptacle.
Receptacle caused the lights in the pool to glow with a different pattern.
Oh, the kitty is trying to teach us that kitty gives us pattern to dial Stargate to here. And then hat gives us pattern to dial Stargate back home. So 4, 2, 3, 3, 1. 4, 2, 3, 3, 1.
Hey, I think that worked. Hey, what are you doing?
Silence! Mine to take. Belongs to me. Ah!
Idiot.
I'm gonna get out of here.
And then it spits us out.
Thank you.
It was actually trying to help us, not eat us. A giant caterpillar. Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland.
What have you got there?
Oh, Doggo is sad. Yep. Dad realizes that we've gone through the...
No,
But there's no crystals. Oh, I thought this was adult us, not his
My name's
girlfriend.
Nina. I'm a friend of your father's.
Okay, friend of
I've been
his...
here for a while
of
thinking about
Grandpa's.
how to say this in a way that you'd believe me, but then about a minute ago, I heard that sound. You've been there, haven't you? To Clonfera.
Yes, and I need to get back there.
You mustn't go back there. It's dangerous. Your father, he was killed. I'm so sorry.
He... What? Lily! Lily's there, in Clonfera! You have to help me bring her home, please!
Oh my God. Come with me. We need to get to my lab. Hurry.
Okay, because she still has crystals at the lab. And so she's going to help us go back through another version of the Stargate.
He's probably not used to his food poking him with a sword. And then I saw you. Although, you already knew that bit. You're a good listener, like Dougal. Hey, what's your name, by the way? Well, you're like a big bug, so I'm gonna call you Bugsy, okay? So, will you help me find my family?
Yes.
Okay, first, let's get out of here.
Giant caterpillar dog.
There was a really big, squishy flower.
Can you eat the flower?
Nope.
Can you eat the vine?
Bugsy was definitely too heavy to climb the vine.
Okay, I'll climb the vine.
I might be able to climb this. Oof! Or not.
Vine. If the rope wouldn't work, maybe there's another way to get up there. Eat
That
the bug.
Definitely.
Bug ledge.
Hey, Bugsy, give me a boost. Hup.
Use vine on flower.
Definitely would.
Use sword on flower.
I thought about doing that.
Touch flower. Fearless, little girl. Fearless.
Hey, I'm back where I started.
Okay, it's a teleporter.
My sword. We could have just used the dog-eat door this whole time. Come on, then.
You mean the Bugsy door?
Hey! Rude. Oh, look at that thing. It's like a bat squirrel. Bugsy, what did he ever do to you? What? Hey! I hope you're as good at tracking as Dougal is. He must have gone into one of these flowers.
Fetch his fur and give it to the
Evidence.
caterpillar. And then the caterpillar will sniffity sniffity sniff the bat creature back.
Trust me. Smell this.
They've done a very good job of making the caterpillar's face expressive. I would rather Doggo.
He seemed pretty sure about which way the barrel went.
Doggo that saves your life constantly seems pretty good.
He seemed pretty sure about which way the barrel went. Wait here. I'll be right back. Okay, I don't have any more crystals of the type Arthur used, but I have this.
Wait, why can't we just use that with my father's machine?
Because we don't want to blow up the whole countryside. I'll explain when we get to my lab. I'm hoping that I'll be able to send you to Clonfera from here, but they're not going to just let me bring someone into the building. You should be able to sneak in through the side entrance. Just make sure no one sees you. I'll go on ahead and...
Oh no, not a stealth section. Please, no.
The hydroelectric dam supplied enough power for the town's requirements, little as they were. Few people knew that it was also a place for research, which had been headed up by my father for a long time. The door was locked. Of course it was. The small grate covering the vent was secured with a padlock. The cat was too preoccupied to notice me.
Scare the cat? Which reveals the key underneath the pot. The pot undoes the padlock. Oh, I thought we were just going to get into the thing from there, but we send the cat in.
The door only stayed open for a moment before swinging shut behind the cat. I was gonna have to find another way in.
Can't I just go in the vent? No. It's going to do the whole cat thing again. Unless it's a timing... But it's not a timing puzzle because I don't have mouse control at the moment.
The door only stayed
Nope.
open for a moment before swinging shut behind the cat. I was gonna have to find another way in. Through the window, I could see there was someone inside. Luckily, he was too busy to notice me. Hey, did you stop making so much noise? Try to be stealthy. Nah.
What if I padlock the door? Then he
Usually a stick
can't...
avoid fire hazards, but this was for the greater good.
He can't let the cat out now.
My new sidekick had left me with a way in.
And for no obvious reason, the guy leaves the room.
I'd made it into the canteen. The worker was still there, facing towards the lift. There was one of those new microwave ovens I'd heard about in the corner of the canteen. The idea of almost instant porridge was attractive, but trying to keep Lily away from it wasn't. Ugh.
Bin? Can I use mask on bin?
I don't think...
Window.
If I'd known earlier that I'd be standing on a narrow ledge above a hydroelectric dam, I wouldn't have done out of bed that morning.
Okay. Shuffle our way around. And then the bird kills us. Can I use cat on bird?
Was just waiting for the right signal.
Can I use mask on
I'd
cat?
scared enough animals with the mask for one day.
Can I use mask on bird?
I'd scared enough animals with the mask for one day.
No. You just give up too?
My
Cat.
sidekick.
I don't know how to make the cat activate the bird.
There was one thing people always said not to do in these situations, and that was it.
Look down. And I'm not allowed out of this space.
My sidekick. There's nothing worse than a territorial bird when you're shimmying across a 200-foot drop. There's nothing.
No, I don't get it.
Whoa.
Okay, so there was a timed event that I didn't notice.
Whoa.
And then we use feather on cat.
It wasn't gonna help me fly, but I figured I could use it for something.
Why not just have the feather fall on the window ledge? Rather than be a timed event. Seems like a weird decision, but whatever. Hey, Elmori. It's really cute. It's a really cute game. And we're supposedly about halfway through it?
It was hard to tell where the genuine hydroelectric machinery stopped and the experimental take began.
Doo-doo-doo.
Nina was waiting for me in her lab.
Then use the lift to go to her
I
lab.
was waiting.
Oh, her lab is this door.
There you are. What took you so long? What? Never mind.
Aww.
With something. I'm almost ready to go here, but I need something else for this to work. A cavity magnetron should do the trick. The easiest one to get is probably from the microwave oven upstairs. I'll finish up here. Let me know when you've got it.
Alright. Are there any other things
I
here?
can only imagine what this lab looked like when it also had my father's work scattered around it.
Nope, there's no... Oh, no, there is one other
All the
thing.
scattered notes reminded me of my father. The large crystal Nina had
She
shown
also
earlier
has a
was
power glove.
with another unusual glove. I had to trust that whatever she's gonna do with the cavity magnetron was gonna help me find Lily.
Okay, no, let's go back. Does this take me now up to the food room? Or do I have to go some other way? They should just start you inside her office then, rather than have that room there where you have a door that says you can't go here.
Oh, hey, Jerry. The microwave oven was in use, but I didn't have time to wait.
Okay, we have the magnetron, but it's killed the lift. So we have to go across this way again.
Oh, come on!
At least there's no sign of the bird this time.
The cat is full. It ate the birdie. They're nominally Irish, CK Hawk. Republic of Southern Ireland. Use Cavatron on woman.
Great, thank you. This'll just take a moment. Alright, I followed your father's design as closely as I could. Put this on. Now, this crystal is different from the others, much more powerful. With the lesser crystals, you need to find a place where the fabric of our reality is already weakened. But with this, we should be able to tear open a new gateway right here.
Thanks.
Aim that way.
Enter Chibi Universe.
Aiden, be careful.
Enter Chibi Universe. Meanwhile, transferring back into little girl mode.
Give me that. Oh. Where am I?
And where's Bugsy? Where's Bugsy? I'm surprised that isn't interactable.
Granddad. No.
Hmm. We discover Granddad is dead.
Where am I? The enormous door was similar to the entrance of the building Mare had led me to before. I hope that meant I was near. Lily? Lily! Wait! There you are. What are you doing here? Come on, we have to get... Lily?
She was fog?
Ah!
Oh my gosh.
Arthur will be part of Clonfera forever, and so will you.
He steals our glove. It's not scary, it's trying to give you a flower. Oh, here's Bugsy.
Bugsy! I thought I lost you too. Maybe it's not too late to save my dad. Dad! Granddad? You're okay!
We're dreaming?
What?
No, it's more stupid mist. Yeah.
Oh. Why did you make me see that? Hang on, Dad, I'm not leaving you.
Bug?
Bugsy was already doing everything he could to stop the monster eating my dad.
Okay.
I might be able to climb this.
Use vine on ledge.
Thought about doing that.
Use sword on bug.
Thought about doing that, but decided not to.
Then I am bamboozled.
for me to use as a weapon.
Use Bugsy on turret.
Thought about doing that, but decided not to.
Use rope on turret.
Nope.
Use sword on turret.
Nope.
And aren't I out of things to interact with? Yes. Game, you've signaled poorly. I need help to climb the ledge, but Bugsy was busy. Maybe Dad could buy us some time.
Dad! Keep him busy for a sec!
Hey you! Big ugly monster! Over here! Look at me!
That seems counterintuitive because the whole point of Bugsy was to stop the dad being eaten. Whatever. Now we use sword on monster from up here?
Definitely wouldn't have worked.
Oh, come on. Use rope on monster from up here? Use Bugsy on rope?
It's going to take someone strong to pull the monster anywhere.
That's why I said use Bugsy. Use Bugsy with Bugsy?
Great work, Bugsy! You've nearly got him.
Use sword?
That definitely would.
I don't understand. Again. Yeah, we used Bugsy. And jump down onto Dad?
Catch me, Dad!
I can't! My arms are...
That's also just weird, but whatever.
It was too big.
Attach
Great
vine
work, Bugsy.
to turret.
Great work, Bugsy.
Then throw turret off the edge. Monster gets pulled off the edge. Except Dad got pulled with him.
Are you okay?
I'm alright. Just don't come down.
Okay, I'm gonna jump down now.
What are you doing here? Are you okay? I was so worried.
I was looking for you and Granddad.
Lily. Granddad.
I know. Can we go home now?
Wait. Myrrh.
He has the
The
glove.
glove. We needed to get home. Come on, quick. We can't get stuck in this place. Mare! Wait!
No more waiting. This time I go.
Chase him.
No!
Just go, Dad! Stop him!
Wait right there!
And we meant to go inside here for some reason?
Wow. I bet Granddad would have loved this thing. Granddad's hat was on. He must have stopped for a drink. Granddad's hat was on. He must. That definitely.
Unless we use sword on the machine, I'm a bit...
Ew.
Sword on the plant?
That
Sword on the machine?
definitely.
Sword on the radio?
I thought about.
I don't think that counted as radio.
I recognize Granddad. I wonder how. I bet
That's everything, isn't it? Yes. Well, technically no, it's sword on here was... But now we've tried to use sword on everything. The waterfall? I tried to use sword on plant. Yeah, you're poorly signaling again, game. I have. It's just a plant.
Ew. Dad!
So it's not look at the waterfall, it's look at the screen above the reflecting pool. So that hint is explicitly wrong.
Your father died to protect you and this world from me. My thanks for undoing his efforts.
He steals our dad's soul? But Doggo! Doggo fails. No, he steals Doggo's soul.
I've got to do something!
I had to try and save Dougal and Dad.
I bet Grandad would have...
Steal this glove,
Be Grandad's glove!
which is suddenly here.
Who is this? Huh?
And then let us talk to the
Who
girl.
are you? Over. Lily, this is Nina. I'm a friend. Where are you? Your father's been looking for you. He's really...
Oh, don't worry. He found me. Well, I found him. But then the bad guy with purple hair tried to trap us here. So Dad went to stop him, and now I can see them fighting in the back garden through this magic mirror thing. I'm not making this up.
No, I believe you. Look, when the portal closes, the radio will stop working. If that happens, I promise I'll come back to get you somehow. Just stay safe.
Why is he doing this?
Our world sustains his kind better than his own ever could. It's complicated. They left him behind long ago. I suppose he just wants to see them again, even at the cost of hurting other people.
He wants to see them again? Maybe I could give him what he wants.
Lily, don't do anything. Just stay put.
We're going to use the evil illusion machine to make him think the evil illusion monster. Yeah, now I need the monster to make him think that
I bet Grandad would...
that his people are here? Question mark?
That definite... I finally got to slay a dragon.
Only one more bad guy to deal with.
I thought about...
I had to try and save my dad.
Okay, you big monster. You owe me.
Use glove on gas.
Okay, you big monster. You owe me.
Aww.
You're all here. I don't have to be alone anymore.
They were a fake. Destroyed by his own monster. Except that Dad and Doggo are still desoulified.
Don't leave me!
And the portal closes, and for some reason that brings them back to life. Oh, but the Doggo is a puppy. GG? We salute you, Sir Fuzzlepuff. Your sacrifice was not in vain. Okay, that was super, super charming. It had some poor signaling at times. At the very start, when it didn't indicate that there was a whole extra space that you can get to without using the interaction points. And some of the solutions to the puzzles are a bit, like, silly. When giant bug friend is the only thing that's stopping even more giant bug monster from eating Dad. And then the solution is use Dad to distract the monster. That doesn't feel right. But it is super, super duper charming. In memory of Dougal. Aww. Oh.
Goes down.
Thank you for playing. Well, thank you for making such a charming game. Thank you for making such a charming game.